Establishing a strong brand identity is essential for entrepreneurs entering or excelling in the small business arena. The seemingly infinite competition out there, having a distinct image and message is key to standing out in the crowd. But where do you start? More importantly, what specific strategies can you utilize to maximize your success and minimize your risk? If you're an entrepreneur or plan to be one soon, this video is a must watch. Hello everyone and welcome back. As entrepreneurs, we have to wear many different hats to bring new business to life. That's why I can't necessarily blame you if you view branding as a huge waste of time and money. But as with most things, a little investment up front can pay off big down the line. In fact, nowadays, your ability to brand can significantly impact your success even in the short term. Not to mention, a great brand can motivate potential customers to learn more, while encouraging existing customers to become advocates of your business. So how do we make sure this happens? I have a few tips for you. Tip number 1, target a specific niche. When you're just getting started in business, making no money and struggling to justify why you became an entrepreneur in the first place, it almost makes sense to cast a wide net to attract as many customers as possible. However, doing this makes it virtually impossible for your ideal customer to find you. Instead, modern branding strategies dictates that you narrow your audience to a specific niche. Not only will this save you on advertising dollars later on, but it's much easier to target your efforts. For example, the niche of this channel is to help creative entrepreneurs level up. Tip number 2, be as consistent as possible. Great brands are very consistent. That means they find what works, who it works for, and they stick with it. Did you know Nike has been using the Just Do It slogan since?
People ask me how I keep my teeth from chattering in the wintertime. I leave them in my locker.
1988? Alright, I won't lie to you, I didn't know that until a few moments ago, but then it had me ask myself, why wouldn't they? It's nearly as recognizable as their logo and perfectly encapsulates the value their products provide to their highly athletic audience. But this goes far beyond just mega brands. You can create the same familiarity by making sure all your communications have the same feel or that all your products have a similar look. Even influencers can use the same sign-off or greeting to create a sense of consistency that consumers just latch onto. For example, on my channel, when the video is done, I say this: don't miss out on any future game-changing insights. Subscribe now. Until next time, let's grow together. Tip number 3, embrace honesty. The days of hiring Don Draper to lie your company to success.
The greatest thing you have working for you is not the photo you take or the picture you paint. It's the imagination of the consumer.
Are long gone. Modern consumers don't just demand honesty, they also know how to identify when they aren't getting it. If you're planning on appealing to a wider audience by pretending to support causes you don't support or saying you'll do things that you don't plan to do, you're going to have problems. But don't worry, today's consumer also loves the little guy. If you're a single mom with a full-time job who in her free time is following her dreams as an entrepreneur, say so. To the right audience, that's not only a reason to buy, but at times a reason to pay more. Tip number 4, maximize awareness. Branding and marketing aren't the same things, but they do accomplish many of the same goals. So if you thought you were going to get through this video without me talking about the M word, I'm about to break your heart. But don't worry, modern marketing is not only affordable, but it's also easier than ever before. You just need to create a strong online presence. By this, I mean focusing your money on systems to automate your process, creating valuable content, and search engine optimization for your content. Basically, you want to ensure that anyone who wants to find your brand can find it as easily as possible without stumbling across your competitors by accident. So post every day. The rewards could pay for your efforts many times over. Tip number 5, get feedback, but listen to it. The hardest thing about building something great is presenting it to other people. Take it from me, I completely understand how difficult it can be to hear criticism.
I can't take it anymore! I just want to die!
even when it's constructive. However, being an entrepreneur not only means listening to criticism, but actively seeking it out. That means asking people what they think of your logo, tagline, website, and products. I don't just mean your friends. You'll also have to engage with your target audience and actually invite their feedback. Remember, these are the people who are most likely to make or break your business. You have to listen to them. Tip number 6, know when to outsource or delegate. The best thing about wearing so many hats as an entrepreneur is that you can take them off as you become more successful. As your brand grows, it's perfectly acceptable to take off your brand hat and get some input from a professional. Yes, this will cost some money. However, if you're at the point where you're considering professional advice, you should have a decent amount of money coming in. And while it's difficult to put someone else in the driver's seat of your business's image, it's the only thing that's going to help you stop working and start enjoying what you built. Trust me, embracing the power of branding can take your small business from good to amazing. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Don't miss out on any future game-changing insights. Subscribe now. Until next time, let's grow together.